Hi, welcome to VariYoga with Andrea. I hope you take some time for yourself and practice along with us tonight or today, whenever you're watching this. Sometimes you get up with me at 6:30 in the morning. Good for you. That is so great. I hear from you guys and you're watching this show every day. We love hearing that. It's good health. I have my husband on the show with me today. Thank you, David, for being here. What were you saying as we were coming up in the car today? Something about a healthy, you wanted to have like a blog or something. Be fit with and having fun doing it.
Fit, fun, fulfillment, flourishing.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Dave's down, home, health, hints, and helps.
There you go, Dave's. Health, home, hints. There we go.
Tongue yoga.
Yeah. So, we hope you take some time. I mean, as you notice, we're sitting in a couch because I figured a lot of you tune into this show that are maybe new to the show or you just like channel surfing and you're just sitting there on your couch, right? So I want to show you a way you can do a little bit of yoga sitting on your couch. So let's show them. Yeah, couch yoga. Couch potato maybe? Anyway, so so adjust yourself on your couch. If you have a pillow, we've got pillows. We're sitting on this wicker couch. Sit up nice and straight and put a pillow behind your back. And that's going to immediately help you keep a straight spine instead of slumping and rounding. Most of us, isn't that a good word?
I like that.
It's like to slump, but you slump.
But slump.
Yeah. So we do that a lot. You probably realize you do it when you're sitting at your computer or driving in your car. So I want you to think about sitting up nice and straight. Now, if you're in a lounge chair and like the kind that you put your feet up on, come up to sitting upright in that, okay?
A Barco lounger?
Yeah, just bring it upright with us, just for this little bit. And then rest your hands on your thighs, just like we're doing here. Plant your feet right underneath your knees. Good. And on your inhale, we'll do our shoulders. Really easy here. You just inhale, take your shoulders up to your ears. Yeah. Yeah, it disappears our necks. And then exhale, lower your shoulders back down. Good. So inhale, do that again with us. Just we're going to do this several times to release tension out of the shoulders. Exhale them down. Yeah. Inhale them up. And the style of yoga you're seeing here that I co-created is VariYoga. It means to not one size does not fit all, one journey, many paths. So you might be sitting here and thinking the only thing I can do is move my shoulders. Well, good for you. We modify and help you do the poses. We modify them and adapt them for the person. Yeah.
I got a variation on this move too.
Variation. Show us your variation.
Well, you go up like this on the inhale. On the way down, you stop about halfway down.
Okay.
And come up just a little bit.
Oh.
And then back down all the way right before the end. You just sort of stop and come back up a little bit.
Ooh, I like that variation.
Yeah, it's like getting used to the feeling of what the muscles feel like as you're relaxing.
I hope you try that. Let's do that again. See, this is the thing I love about VariYoga is we allow some variety to come in, even right in the middle of the practice. So let's do that. Let's take the shoulders up to your ears, just like this, as David said. And then you say it again. You start to lower them down about halfway.
Yeah, you stop and kind of reverse direction again.
And then reverse direction, go up.
Yeah.
And then come back down a little bit. You know, yoga is the main, just like dance. And there's all different styles of dance out there. Yeah. Tap dance and modern dance. There's all different styles of yoga. So this one we try to let people know it's very accessible. Now let's take your right arm. We're going to mirror you. So extend your right arm out right to the television as if we're going to shake hands. Good. And then lift your arm right up beside your ear. You can do that with us. And then slowly bend your elbow. So you take your hand down your back without bringing your chin forward. Just keep your chin parallel with your thighs. And take the left hand, just put onto the tricep. This is your tricep here. And push your elbow towards the ceiling. Good.
Can I do it this way?
You can. So David's doing a variation. I'm doing one way. He's doing the other. Because sometimes it's not people can't access their elbow that way. But if you can, try it. Take your left hand to your right elbow. Good. Just stretch and breathe. Feel that down the arm and into your shoulder. Sitting nice and straight. Good. And you can wiggle and move like David's doing if you want.
Feels good.
All right, now release.
Oh.
All right, so let's
might hear crackling sounds.
You might hear a little bit of popping. So take now your opposite hand, your left hand, reach it behind your head. Yeah. And then I'm going to go underneath and you're going to go up. Good. So David's grabbing his elbow and I'm just pushing. You can do the same thing. Variation there.
Yes, it is.
Breathe. At the same time, notice your breath. If sometimes we do a stretch and we'll sometimes hold our breath, so breathe in and out through your nose. Keep breathing. What's that?
You caught me, yeah. I was holding my breath.
You're holding your breath. All right. And then let's release our arms again. And do a little shoulder roll. Shoulder rolls, you take the shoulders up and down a little bit because we just worked those muscles. Yeah. All right, so we're going to do another. Yeah, good. We even got the cameraman doing it with us. Good. All right, so now what you're going to do is take both arms out in front of you. Interlace your fingers. And first, just turn your palms away from you. This is going to work the hands, the arms. Push the heel. We call this the heel of your hand right here. Push it towards the television. Keep your fingers interlaced. And just notice if you've got your shoulders up by your ears, let them relax down. Push to the heels of your hands. Try to keep the fingers moving forward just as much as the heels. And you're not tipping the hands down or up, just straight out in front of you. Good. And then notice your fingers, which one, when you interlace your hands, it's a habitual way of doing it. I want you to take your hands and re-interlace them so the other index finger's on top.
Oh, that feels weird.
It does. It feels almost like you're holding someone else's hand.
Oh, it's not bad.
Good.
Maybe.
Yep, push your heels in your hands. Good. Now from here, let's take our arms up. Just take them up. Ooh, feel those shoulders.
Only go as far as you can comfortably do that.
There we go. Another variation. Modify. So maybe your arms are out here. Fine. Don't force it. Just take it to where you
can bend your elbows.
Yeah, that's another modification.
Old and crotchety like me.
You getting old and crotchety?
Oh, you know it.
Huh.
Proud of it. A geezer dog.
Now, if your hands are up towards the ceiling, push through the heels of your hands. Good. And then bring your arms back down. Shake our hands out. Oh, yeah. So we're going to now do a little neck work. All right, so we did some shoulder work. We released our arms and our wrists. We're also going to get back doing some hand work. Oh, that feels good. Well, but they might be by themselves and can't. Well, they can. So I'm going to teach you how to massage your own neck. And David's discovered this over the past year or so, isn't it? The pressure points or something?
Trigger points?
Trigger points, yeah. So I want to show you something. We're going to mirror you. So what I want you to do is tip your head to your right. So just tilt your right ear towards your right shoulder. And take your right hand and start right at the base of your left ear, not on the ear, but behind it, and start to move your fingers like you're just pressing gently, like playing a piano or something, or each finger down your neck. And as you go down your neck, you might find a spot, like I found one right here. Right here. And just press, and you just stay there with it for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And press into it and breathe into that. Because that's going to help release that muscle tension in your neck. Sometimes we feel those little things and we think, oh, don't touch there. But you found that.
I changed because this one was kind of, the angle was hurting.
Oh, you used a different hand. Okay.
Yeah, I'm all arthritic and everything.
Are you?
A little bit.
Aw.
I don't know what.
Well, yoga helps, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so then we're massaging our side of our neck and then release. Instead of just bringing your head back up, I like to push it up. We use one hand just to bring it back up to center and then tilt your head the other way. And let's massage that side of the neck. Good.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Now, some of you probably have treated yourself to actual massaging, which is, I think, a really good thing because it helps you release tension in your body. As one student, though, said who came to yoga, she said, yoga classes here are like giving yourself a massage. So, yeah. So that's a nice thing. Massage that neck. Oh, I found another spot right there. You might notice that sometimes you get up in the morning and your neck is extra tight. Maybe it's slept funny. That's a chance to just give yourself a little massage.
Your neck slept funny. I like that.
Did I say your neck? You slept funny. Oops.
Okay, that's all right.
All right, release and bring your head back up.
See, I lifted
and I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's okay. You didn't die.
VariYoga.
VariYoga.
Let's bring your chins forward towards your chest, and we're going to do some neck rolls with us. So roll your head over to the right. We'll mirror you and roll it. Tip it back gently without throwing it back. You just lift the chin and roll to your left. Good, and roll to your chin, your chest, and again. Roll your head around with us here. Yeah. Keep your jaw relaxed. Keep breathing. Yeah. And then we've done that 3 times, one direction. Let's pause, and we'll go the other way. Circle your. Your neck is called the neck area is cervical spine, And it's very mobile.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I mean, compared to your thoracic spine,
oh.
your mid-back, it's an area where, so there's lots of times cause of injury or just, you know, tension. So then bring your head back up. Good. Yeah. Any other neck ones you want to do?
Oh, wow. That's fine.
That's good? Okay. All right, bring your arms out in front of you again. This time we're going to stretch forward. I want you to take your right arm across your chest and just use your left hand and gently pull your right shoulder a little bit. I'm just pulling this. My arm is just kind of hanging out there. Yeah. Yep.
Flapping in the breeze.
Just pull the shoulder and breathe. Now what you do is turn your head to the right. Yeah. Let your chin be parallel with your shoulder. Relax your shoulders down. And we're just gently pulling on that right shoulder. Good. Yeah. So that helps stretch out the fascia that wraps around your muscles in your arms.
Does that make you a fascist?
No.
Oh, okay.
And then come back to center. Good. And let's change sides. So take the other arm out, reach underneath with the opposite and gently pull. And let the arm relax.
Oh.
And then turn your head to your left. You're turning it towards the shoulder that you're stretching. Breathe.
Ooh, you got a boo-boo.
Yeah. Gardening. It's time of year. Gardening. Yoga is great for gardeners.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Before and after and during.
Yeah. So, and come back to center. You notice when you garden, you just want to get everything done right away and you don't take time for yourself. And then you've been bending over and you stretch up and your back hurts. Oh, neck hurts. So any kind of stretching before you get out there and garden is a good thing for you. So let's do some stuff with our hands. This is the shows a bit of some neck and shoulders and hand work. So just look at your fingers, look at your palms, look at your thumb, turn your hand over, look at the backs of your hands. Good. Grab our wrists, they keep our hands moving. Yep. So what you do first is bring your thumbs and your fingers together. Spread your fingers wide apart. They're just like a mirror image. Yep. Scratch your ear. All right, so what we're going to do now is interlace your hands again and do it your habitual way, the way you like to do it. Yeah. Thumb right there. Good. You're going to squeeze your fingers around your knuckles. Just squeeze. Do that with me. Be careful not to put too much pressure, but you want to just feel your knuckles. Like here's white knuckle. When people say, I'm a white knuckle flyer. Squeeze your fingers. Yeah, get some. So then we'll release them. We're going to get the blood to go back into them. So do your hands like this. This is good stuff for arthritis in your fingers. And then we're going to take the hands and interlace the fingers again. Do your habitual way, just so you remember, and then change it. Good. And then squeeze. And what I've done with my thumbs, I've got my thumbs, show the camera that way, show the camera. Yeah, you got your thumbs wrapped around like that. And then squeeze.
Wrapped around.
Yeah. Good. Squeeze. Just do that with us. What are we doing here? We're working on our hands. I'm just seeing somebody's actually just filmed in. What are they doing on the show? All right, release your hands and shake out your.
They're clenching.
Do your fingers like maybe you've never played the piano, but you index finger, middle ring, little index finger ring, just like that, like you're going down the keys.
The itsy bitsy spider.
Yeah, exactly. All right, shake your hands out. And then bring your hands together with your palms together, fingers together. Lift your elbows. Are we going to be able to do this here? I think we are. So lift your elbows without lifting your shoulders. Good. Keep your elbows lifted. Your forearms about parallel with your couch. And then with your right hand, again, we're going to mirror. You just push your other hand back. So you're stretching the fingers. Yep. So also stretch your wrist. You can do. And then back to center and go the other way. Yes. And back to center and go the other way. So, and one more time. Good. And then release. Shake your hands out. And let's take that right hand. Drop it down and use your left hand. Just gently press. Get the thumb involved too. So you're really stretching the wrist. Yeah. I love these. We don't take time. You can just do this at work when you're just taking a moment and do some work with your hands. Yeah. And then just switch sides. Stretch your wrist, the other hand.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's probably good for golfing too.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't play
golf.
golf.
Ping pong, badminton.
Yeah. I would.
Mahjong.
Mahjong, it would be good for that.
I don't even know what that is.
it's a Chinese game where you play with these little, they look like dominoes.
You use your hands?
Yeah.
There you go.
Cards, be good for cards. Okay, let's do the other side again. Do the other wrist.
Checkers.
Yeah.
Yoga for checkers.
And one more time on the other side.
Horseshoes? Yeah. For sure.
For sure.
Or like we played at
all right.
May Day, the beanbag game.
Now this may look really simple and easy to do. What you're gonna
it is.
And it is. Okay. So you take your thumb and little finger together. That's your middle. That's your ring. So start with your little finger.
Oh.
Little finger. Yep. Just push your finger and thumb together. Good.
Well, that feels weird.
It does, but it works all the little tiny tendons in your fingers. And then go to your thumb and ring. And when you don't have this mobility, if you've had an accident or you've had surgery, or you have arthritis, this can be very difficult. So we're just moving down, pressing into the fingers. Now I've got my thumb and middle finger. I hope you do too.
Oh.
And then your thumb and index finger and press, just really press. Good. This is actually a mudra, chin mudra. All work with hands are called mudras, or seals, or working with your hands. Yeah, isn't that interesting? A mudra.
Sounds like a city in India. I'm going to Mudra.
I think it's
Madras?
Madras is the city.
But there's one named Mudra.
Go back to your little finger. Let's do it one more time through the hands. Push your thumb and little finger together. Then your thumb and ring. I'm not just touching, I'm pushing. And then your middle finger and thumb. Good. And then your ring finger.
This kind of feels good too.
Yeah, doesn't it? Oh, you're doing a little,
a little wiggly.
Yeah. Okay, and then shake. Let's do that little itsy bitsy spider. Is that what you call it? Good. Let your hands rest on your shoulders. I mean, on your thighs. I bet you your shoulders are a little sore right now. Let's inhale. Take the head of the arm bones towards your ears.
Stove up.
And exhale down. Because when you're using your hands, you're actually, the nerves that work the hands come out from your shoulders, up across your back. Inhale, lift up. So the nerves, people don't realize the nerves are not just here. They originate from the spine. All nerves originate from your spine. So a healthy spine is healthy nerves, healthy body. Good. And come down.
Somebody told me I had a lot of nerve.
Well, you do. All right. So we're going to move now. If this is all you want to do with us today, we are so glad you joined us just sitting on the couch. You can change the channel if you feel like it. But if not, if you want to keep going, we're going to go down to the floor. So if you have some space around you, maybe just clear out a little space.
Kick the dog out. Nudge the dog out.
Yeah, you might want to put the dog out. If you've got your kitty on your lap, you might have to say sorry, but move her out of the way or him out of the way. And let's come down to the floor. We have our blankets ready for ourselves. If you don't have a blanket, you can grab the pillow off your couch. Maybe just move right to the floor with that. And let's sit down and take your legs straight out in front of you. We're sitting a little bit on the edge of the blanket. And let's just tap the backs of our knees towards the floor, the calf muscles. Just get a little massage here for our legs. Yeah, is that okay on your knee?
Not really.
Yeah, so you better come out and be a little flatter. Yeah, so modify. David you had knee surgery, what, about 2 years ago now?
Yeah, something like that.
It's doing better?
Oh, yeah, I hardly notice it.
Yeah. Well, one reason I had David on the show is because he knows how to modify for those kind of things. I didn't have knee surgery. I had foot surgery, and I'm doing great. It's really healing quickly. So let's do this. Let's bend your right knee. We're going to mirror you again. And I want you to bring your right heel in as close to your torso as you can. Interlace your hands around the front of your shin. Pull your knee in, thigh in, and lengthen up through your crown of your head. So you're just getting a nice straight spine. It's a great way to straighten the spine. Good. Just left leg straight out in front. You're hugging the knee in. That's it. Good. Breathe. And now let's change sides. So just straighten out that leg. Other side, bring a knee in, and just hug it. And this is very simple work, but it's powerful because it's internal work. Shoulder blades down, knee hugs in, leg that's out in front is straight and pressed into the floor. Good. That's it. And then we're going to straighten out the left leg, but this time bend both knees. Yeah, bend both knees, and make your feet so they're as wide or a little bit wider than your hips. Yeah. And you bring the toes up like you're flexing your feet. That's what you're doing right now. So your ankles are almost at a 90 degree. Your knees are almost at a 90 degree. Good. And then bring your arms up, reaching towards the ceiling. And then right at your hips, hinge and see if you can reach through past those knees and grab your toes. So I want you to have your knees bent enough that you actually can hold on to your toes. Good. And then you'll gently push the toes into your hands. Again, this is more hand work, some footwork, but keep the toes pulling back. So you're stretching the toes. Yeah, I'm flexing my toes by pushing into my hands, like you're trying to push on the gas pedal or the clutch in your car. Good. And then we're going to bring the toes back up a little bit and lift your spine. Yeah, and then fold. Let the feet push into your hands. And then lift up as you inhale, pull the toes back. Not very hard work, but great work. You'll feel good. Your ankles will feel good. They'll thank you.
You might find your lower back tight.
Do you find yours right now tight?
Indeed.
You do. So what would you recommend?
Oh, it's fine. It's stretching.
It's stretching.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not painful.
Not really, no.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you know when I straighten up.
Okay. And let's just slowly straighten up. How does it feel, Dave? How does your back feel? Good? I hope so.
I feel like I want to do something.
Well, let's do a little back bend.
Something like that.
I think that's a great idea. Okay. So this is an easy one to do. You just place your hands behind you. You can place them turned out, turned in, however it's going so you can get your hands behind you. Bend your knees. Keep your feet on the floor. Keep your hips on the floor. Draw your shoulder blades back and just start to lift your heart, lift your chin. Don't throw your head way back. You want to be mindful of the neck. Yeah, is that a good back bend for you?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. All right, let's add a twist. You know, the spine can move in 6 directions, and you want to keep doing that throughout your day because it keeps a healthy spine. And a healthy spine is a healthy body. So let's do that. Let's do a little twist. Let's come sitting up nice and straight. I want you to take your hand, reach it under one leg and grab the opposite ankle and bring that ankle over to the side. Yeah, just like that. See if your knee will go down to the floor and then bring your heel to your shin, just like that. Yeah, we're doing a seated twist. What I do is I take the crook of my elbow and hook it around my knee.
Oh, yeah.
And then lengthen up through your torso and start to twist. Now, if holding the knee with your crook of your elbow is just not accessible for you right now, hold the knee with your hand. And then you turn away, looking over your shoulder. Yeah, good. Nice twist. Come back to center. And we'll change sides. All you have to do is bring that one knee up, reach your other hand, grab the other ankle, and bring it underneath. Good. Bring your heel to your shin. So I have a very good friend. She's a painter. She used to have a show on Jones Television. And she says she always, when she tunes in, she does a little practice with me, Gail Stoops, and she always working, especially her hands. She has arthritis in her hands, and she wants to keep painting. So she keeps doing a lot of the shoulder and hand work with us.
Good.
Yeah, she said it really helps.
I guess it's okay to go opposite with your head too,
yeah, that's another variation.
Inhale.
Very good. And then you turn your head. David pointed out this.
Exhale.
Turn your head. We didn't do it on the other side, but you can move. This is a great way to release the neck. Yeah.
It feels good.
Yeah, it does. Good.
Those are beautiful.
Well, if you have any questions about our show, if you aryoga.com, VariYoga.com, and we have a new DVD out. It's wonderful. It's got some of these moves in it, not a lot of hand stuff, but it's got all these nice warm-ups for your spine. And we're about ready to close. Isn't that amazing? It goes so fast.
The show, this episode?
Yeah.
Oh.
So what I want you to do is, if you can sit comfortably on the floor cross-legged, let me show you. And if your knees are up, I love doing this. Here's a modification. You just take 2 blankets, put them under your knees. Voila.
Pillows?
Pillows. Yeah.
Blankets,
pillows. Yeah. I don't have my words right today, do I? Doesn't matter.
No matter.
All right, so let's take a moment more and finish up with a few more shoulder things, and then time to close. Yeah. Really glad you helped us.
Maybe something like this.
Yes. You just read my mind. Oh, my husband, he's great.
You've been married 25 years?
25 years. So what you can do is take your arms behind you and see if you can clasp your elbows. I wonder, how can we show them on the... Good. David's doing. Okay, good. See how he's just clasping his elbows? Do that right now. Just clasp your elbows behind you.
Or the other way.
Yeah, we'll change one and the other. And then shoulders. There we go. Good. Yeah. Now what I want to show is that you can interlace your hands. Can you do that? Okay, and then slowly fold forward. Bring your arms up. Oh, yeah. And then slowly come. God, you can go really far. Did you practice the yoga? Okay, and release your arms.
I do yoga every day.
Good. Every day.
Every
All right,
day.
so now we do is, again, we opened with this, we're going to end with this. Inhale your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, bring them back down. This time what I want you to do is when you inhale, bring them up, hold them in place, hold your breath for a second or two, and then release down part way, and then up again, and then down all the way. One more time. Let's take these shoulders all the way up on an inhale. Hold. Beautiful. You're doing it. Come down halfway. And then back up. And release all the way down. Well, thank you so much for taking time to join us. As we say in the yoga classes and we finish, there's a saying, a farewell or a greeting called Namaste, which means from our hearts to yours. And you clasp your hands in front of your heart as a gesture of goodwill. So from our hearts to yours. Thank you, David, for being on the show.
Thank you for having me, Andrea.
And thank you for joining us and being part of good health for you. From my heart to yours, namaste.
No more stay.
VariYoga with Andrea is underwritten by the Arkansas Yoga Center. This eco-friendly facility will delight your senses and relax your body and mind. We offer classes in yoga, tai chi, meditation, and yoga teacher training. Our qualified instructors ensure that everyone is safe and comfortable at all class levels. Centrally located in Fayetteville next to Woodland Junior High. Visit us at the Arkansas Yoga Center to renew, refresh, and savor the stillness.